It was pitch black, as if night had swallowed the sea, but a small lamp, burning on the deck of a ship, like a message from God, showing the way in a sea of sin. In 1735, in the middle of the South Atlantic, Captain Ronan Blake, a notorious pirate, was sailing with his ship, the Leviathan. There was a scar on his face, a thirst for blood in his eyes, and a passion to accumulate the wealth of the world in his heart. Ronan was orphaned as a child. He grew up in a priest's orphanage, but the harshness and punishment hardened his heart. One day he ran away from there and in time became a pirate. But one thing remained in his life, an old Bible, which he received as a last sign from his mother. One day he found an old map, Solomon's treasure, which was rumored to be buried on an island, where the war between light and darkness has been going on for centuries. This treasure was not like any other treasure. It was said that whoever touched it with an evil intention would be cursed. Captain Ronan set out on a journey with his companions, but a new young man joined the voyage, Elias. He was quiet but polite. He read the Bible every night and prayed in a corner of the ship. The crew made fun of him, but Ronan felt a strange attraction, perhaps because he himself had once been close to faith. As they approached the island, the sea became stormy. The clouds began to roar and lightning flashed. The ship began to totter. Some of the sailors were afraid and began to talk about turning back. But Ronan ordered, "He who turns back does not deserve the treasure." But when Elias told him, "Going against God's will brings treasures, not blessings," Ronan angrily said, "If your God is so powerful, then save my ship." At that moment, the storm stopped. Everyone was amazed. There was peace in Elias's eyes, and a question arose in Ronan's heart. Did God really hear my cry? As soon as they arrived at the island, everything became mysterious. The birds were silent, the trees were still, and there was a heaviness in the air. Guided by the map, they reached a cave. Inside were gold, jewels, and gold scales. A sailor touched the treasure and fell down screaming. His body was scorched. Everyone backed away except Ronan. Ronan remembered the Bible verse that his mother repeated every day. "What does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul?" Matthew 16:26. But greed prevailed. He picked up the golden crown. Then the cave began to shake. The ground began to crack. The treasure slowly melted. A thunderous voice resounded. "This treasure is for those who choose light, not darkness." Everyone started running. Elias grabbed Ronan's hand. "Come on, this is the last chance." But Ronan stopped and said, "I cannot escape my fate.